Hello, sorry, my name's Daniel, I'm calling from the council.
Hi, Daniel.
Are you Mr. If I pronounce it wrong.
Yeah.
I work for the rent department. Okay?
Yes.
I understand you're having a few issues with universal credit and things like that, and Sarah's been helping you.
Yes.
Okay, that's partly the reason I wanted to come round. Have you managed to resolve anything?
No, I haven't. I just put a complaint in for Sarah, and sorry, what's your name?
Daniel. Yeah.
Daniel.
I think we have spoken before or emailed before.
No, you emailed, and then I copied in Sarah to say what was going on.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, I'm in my pyjamas, as you can see.
Yeah.
So I'm suffering from depression and anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It's making my communication with the universal credit very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I also am going for an autism exam at the moment, so there's lots of things happening with me.
Yeah.
I've got ADHD and I've got dyslexia. The issue with universal credit, and Sarah kind of helped me with it, was that they seem to put everybody through the same peg hole. Yeah, and I managed to, with a judicial review and actually seeing their regulations, worked out an adjustment, a reasonable adjustment for me. It didn't work, so I actually had to sue the individual persons stopping it. They let me go to the High Court, but when I sued the individual person, suddenly Sarah could identify me. So we're getting this kind of tit for tat, kind of like we know what the rules are, and we're not going to do anything different. So I've made a complaint with Sarah because I had to action that, even though it says clearly that Sarah can identify me and she can do my housing. The local JCP centre said, no, I'm not going to do that until I sued them individually. And then suddenly Sarah got back to me and said, oh, Sarah, let me finish this point. Yeah. So suddenly Sarah got back to me and said, can we urgently verify your identity? Even though I asked Sarah the previous thing and told her exactly how to identify me and how to give them my details.
So with Sarah, she would have gone to UC and they would have advised her as well and things. So sometimes
we don't care what advice is. I'm reading the DWP's advice and showing Sarah, and then the JCP office are telling Sarah we're the DWP. So we've got this round robin triangle, and until I sue the actual individual members, not the DWP, because I've already took the DWP to High Court, I'm suing the executive individual members, and they're suddenly going, oh no, quickly, let's identify him. And we're doing the same thing. Unless Sarah pulls the finger out of her arse, this is not going to go anywhere. So there's a complaint here, and I'm paying piecemeal £10 every now and again, so I don't get evicted. Then there was another issue. I know you're not part of the rent department. You're part of the rent department. But my garden was supposed to be cleaned. I asked the council, because I'm in pyjamas and things like that, to do the front garden. I had an ASB with neighbour. He put, after all these years of me asking for the council to help me clear the garden, I'll pay them. They said no. This guy makes a complaint about my garden because he sits on there and smokes weed. I'm sorry, I haven't got ADHD already. No, he smokes weed. I don't want him to do that on my thing. I can smell the weed coming through there. And so I would get reported for my garden being in a state, but I can't get the council to clean it. So we've got this whole issue of going round and round in a circle. I'm here. There's probably going to be more issues coming up as I'm able to get out of bed. Look, you see it's dark in here. I've got the bloody windows open. I'll do whatever I can, but I am eligible for universal credit. Okay, I am. I need you guys to tell them to pull their finger out their asses and do the reasonable adjustments I've been asking for.
With universal credit, I did used to work for them because of COVID and things like that. I ended up working for them before here. I did 20 years in hospitality for all of this, and obviously COVID happened. So I did work for them. But the way they sometimes approach things with UC is you're claiming it, so you do it by their terms. So sometimes that's the way they come across. Okay. I just want to give you that as my personal.
But if I go to, like, if I was in hospitality, for example, and you had terms and services of your you know, how you do things, and then you came up to me, dropped your dropped my plate down, some of it spilled on the table, and you went, okay, then complain to the boss then if you don't like the way I'm doing it. And I go, well, your terms and service say you can greet the customer with a smile, etc., etc. Why aren't you following those? Hey, do you know what we do here is not what we're doing. We're the DWP. So when you're saying that that's how they operate, that's illegal. Okay? So regardless of that, if I'm giving them, quoting to Sarah, quoting back to the JCP Centre and saying, this is your DWP regulations, follow them, I don't expect to be told, no, we're not going to do that, mate.
So have they officially said they're not, or where are you with the situation?
I'm officially where they've got to make the reasonable adjustment. I've asked for it, and I'm taking them personally, the individual members, to court. One of them actually lied to Sarah's manager, who was helping with it. She said, oh, well, we're doing all the best that we can for him. And then that lady, who's Sarah's manager, said to me, like, oh, well, they showed me this. I said, okay, did you see the rest of my journal? The complaints I've made about the adjustments? Did they show you that? Oh, no, I didn't. So this lady is giving part of the information, the local JCP Centre are giving part of the information to the council. And I can't move forward unless somebody actually says, hang on a minute, I'm sorry. I'm not looking at you because I'm also autistic. It's better for me to concentrate.
Because the shadow and the sun,
I'm sorry.
Someone walks behind, that's all.
So, I'm trying my best. I will continue to make payments. Once this is settled, you'll get all your back pay. But unless, I don't know what I have to do to... Communicating about the High Court matter as well. I got my PIP cleared up as well. What they said to me, it's another kind of reasonable adjustment issue. Oh, you've got to be on the phone. And I said, I can't do phone calls because of my hearing and being on the phone. And you promised with me 5 years ago that I wouldn't have to do phone calls. Oh no, we're sending you. If I didn't pick that up, that phone call, they would have cancelled all of my PIP, which I rely on. So that went to the High Court as well. They said, oh no, we don't do that. Then when I replied to the High Court, saying dismissing my claim, I said, you've basically followed what the DWP says. You haven't followed my legal argument. You haven't recited any of the evidence I have. And then when I put in legitimate, what's it called? I'm sorry, I don't remember it. So if legitimate expectation. So if I'm with you, I expect you, and that's public law, to come round, knock on my door if I'm not answering emails, to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. That's a legitimate expectation for you. It's public law. You might not think it is, but you're following laws, or the terms. I've got to knock on his door because if I want to make a claim or anything, I've got to make sure he's compos mentis or whatever, or even just tick the box, I went round and spoke to him. I did that same argument to the High Court, and guess what? My PIP got done. You see, it's round and round in circles, £8,000 for High Court, just to basically tell the High Court again, hey, they said on paper that they will not send me to phone calls. And now they're saying they're going to send me to phone calls. I've got a legitimate expectation that I was not going to be sent to phone calls. So we're going round in circles. I need your help at your end. I don't need someone like Sarah to tell me, oh, well, you better go through the court process. And her telling me that I've hit a brick wall, she's hit a brick wall, when I've been doing all the work.
So
I shouldn't have to make a High Court application. I should not have to make a second High Court application. Just for you guys to say to me and stick up for me and say, well, bloody well do something for him then.
Well, benefits are down to each individual. We don't get involved in
You do get involved because at the same time, please don't, Daniel. I know the system inside and out. The High Court is on my side. Okay? These guys are not following the law. That's why they got scared when I did an individual discrimination complaint to them. Now they're playing silly buggers again because that means that they got rid of the other discrimination claim. And I have to do it again. for them personally. So unless you guys want me to do a separate judicial review for you, help me get my universal credit so that you can get paid. It's not me that's holding it up, it's them.
Yeah. So we've got all those notes and everything else like that. Now the reason I'm around is we have to follow procedure with...
Exactly, you're coming to serve me with some bullshit, aren't you?
Okay, please don't. So basically this is just a warning letter, just so you know our processes, okay?
No, you're serving me this, but you're not actually paying attention to anything I've said.
I have listened to everything you say. I can't deal with it right now.
Look, I'm not going to be served with this somewhere. You send it recording delivery. If you want to put it for the post or attach it to the top, I'm going to send you with judicial review that you have not listened to anything I've said. Okay. You're still going to serve me with something. Even this is a letter. Please do not interrupt. This is a public law process. You've got to give me notice of something, of what you're going to do, so you can do something else. If you have not given me notice, you can't go through with what's something else. But if I'm in my fucking pyjamas, I've told you a stop.
Please stop swearing at me, because you've sworn at me several times.
I have not sworn at you.
Have several times.
I have not sworn at you.
You have several times.
Look, I'm recording you, so we know who's recording. Yeah. Okay. I'm recording you. I'm not swearing at you. I'm swearing. If you don't like it, you can go away. But you're not serving me with this.
I'm not serving you with anything.
Listen, I've already told you. Okay. Please do not understand.
I think it just
yeah? You are not listening to me. I'm going to put that and I'm going to make a complaint for you. Because you're trying to serve me with something so you can serve something else. I've already told you what the problem is and you've basically listened, but it's gone right through your head. You just want to get on with serving that. So I'm going to take the recording and I'm going to put that on the complaint. I'm telling you what's happening. Yeah. I've made a complaint for Sarah, who's supposed to be helping me with this rent complaint. I'm paying you £10. I've given you an explanation that they're not making a reasonable adjustment, and now you are not making a reasonable adjustment. You've basically just ignored my story and said, hey, I've got to serve you this because it's that. No, you need to make a reasonable adjustment because I've told you the story. And if you don't tell the story the way it's supposed to be done, then I'm going to take you to court. Because you are discriminating against me. You are ignoring your rules and the Equality Act to make adjustments for me. You're not serving me. No, I'm not going to listen to you. You put that into a recorded delivery and you put it through my post. And I'll sign for it. No, you're not leaving it. You're not leaving it. Yeah, I'm not accepting it. You want to put it for the post? Fine. Fucking cunt. Shit. There's a guy making flipping noise at 5:30 in the morning. 2 a.m. in the morning. I make a complaint, you can't do anything about it. He's coming up to me in my garden and shouting at me. You can't do anything about it. But you can come to me and serve me something about rent. You guys are flipping amazing, you know. Help!